He is an intimidating factor for sure. David Banks, the starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, walking down the middle. And for the Nuggets, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Conley against Murray. Conley gets the bucket.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Murray kicks to Barton. And the pass to Gordon. Fires from the wing. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Porter against Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Conley. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Mitchell. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Murray against Conley. It's Barton on the wing over Mitchell, and Barton gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Conley against Murray. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Murray against Conley. Inside. And it's Gordon missing. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. O'Neal up top, guarded by Porter. Gobert with a wide open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
To the paint. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply
2 minutes
and
remaining.
effectively.
2 minutes.
He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Out to the right wing. Jokic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Baseline try. Off the left rim and out. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Porter against O'Neal. Outside Conley. Over Jokic. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Over Porter. O'Neal misses. The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Now here's Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 6. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Mitchell outside. He takes it in, and the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell, it is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Murray against Conley. Down low, here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal inside. Orders there. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. O'Neal with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz leads by 2. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lines. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be. Sometimes, Greg, to make the right call.
Shot's good.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Murray.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding. And, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Gobert. And hand down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Conley against Murray. The 3. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Right side, Bogdanovich. Passes to Mitchell. Fires it up. Bogdanovich, know what?
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And stolen by Gordon. Barton passes to Gordon. Denver passing it around. It's tipped. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Barton. The drive by Mitchell. And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And here is Conley after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Fires from deep. The putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Here's Clarkson. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. A minute 50 left here in the second. Here's Oni, and he jams it with authority.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Rivers after the basket by Utah. Morris with the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Oni. Pass to Ingles. Fires for 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 4. Morris kicks to Rivers. Pass to Najee. And here is Morris. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the middle. Here's Oni. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And stolen by Whiteside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Morris. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Gay. And so it's Utah holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. They found... And that should...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Morris is out there with Rivers. Then it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Now, here is Morris. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Najee. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here is Whiteside. He feeds it to Ingles. That one good for 2. Ingles has got the first basket of the second half. That one for Utah.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Green with the ball. He's against Gay. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Here's Oni, covered by Morris. Gay scanning the floor. Over Morris. Gay can't hit.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Green passes to Najee, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And the shot goes in. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Takes it inside.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Morris outside. Now the pass to Dozier. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Rivers. Hassan Whiteside made his last pass. Rivers with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Morris, no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Gay, and finished off by Gay.
Yeah, and Gay can certainly slam it home. Got to keep this guy away from the rim, or he's going to posterize you.
Morris outside. Pass to Green. Morris outside. Here's Najee, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now, here's Ingles. Kicks it to Clarkson. Takes the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Clarkson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Morris outside with the shot. They get it back.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Clarkson against Rivers. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson taking his time here. Whiteside trying to break free. Tries again. Pass to Oni. Back to Whiteside with 1 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And stolen by Gay. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Now here's Bogdanovich, and that one is good. Bogdanovich has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Jazz. And Jokic slings it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down. And he's having to remind defenses that he can do so.
Murray against Conley. Bogdanovich left side. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 13.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Conley against Murray. On the wing, Porter. Down low, here's Gordon. That shot is off. Good D by Bogdanovich.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Conley, following the miss by Aaron Gordon.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad, just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help him build the lead.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Barton. Out to Conley. Feeds it to Gobert. The shot will not fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Barton passes to Jokic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Utah leading by 11. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to O'Neal. Over Porter. Another miss by Utah. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley with it. Back to O'Neal. Releases. And it's good off the back rim and in. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
And it's Gordon missing, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Jazz.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bojan Bogdanovich.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by Jokic, and it's blocked by Gordon. Jokic passes to Porter. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Jokic grabs the miss. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. Good on the shot.
Yes, sir. Jokic fired up, and so is his team. They love to see the big guy scoring like this.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Shoots over Barton. Misses the shot. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very strong showing for him.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next. Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live on Allie.
Hey, Brian.
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays. Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Murray against Paul. Barton outside. Down low. Here's Jokic. And Ayton pulls it down.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Murray, following the score by Phoenix. Pass to Jokic. From 15 feet away. Doesn't go that time.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Ayton passes to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. That one no good. Good work defensively by Gordon. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Jokic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Murray for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brian.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Now here's Ayton. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 to start.
Watch Murray.
Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Barton outside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Gordon against Paul. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Drops in the 3. Booker's got 5.
Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Now Murray. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. 6 points for him.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Crowder. And Booker with the jam.
Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Count it.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Outside Porter. Pass to Barton. Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Barton. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. And Booker with the jam.
Good hands by Ayton.
The Nuggets trail. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Barton finds Jokic. The shot won't fall. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Crowder. And stolen by Jokic. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Paul against Porter. Outside Booker. No good on the three. With 1 on the clock.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. Porter gets the bucket.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brett, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous. Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Barton. On the wing, Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Gordon's got 6 points. The Suns on offense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gordon against Paul. Bridges outside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. For the Nuggets. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Rivers. Back to Morris. Here's Dozier. To the left side wing. Here's Najee, covered by McGee. The shot by Najee, no good. And here are the Suns now. Inside. Here's Shamet. Back to Kaminsky. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Rivers. And that one's long. Out to the wing, to the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 2. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Dozier, the shot no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Johnson inside, working on Green. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Denver foul. Zeke Naji. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Nuggets on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Back to Payne from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Morris outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. It's an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first personal
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Morris finds Green. Soft touch off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Payne. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Morris outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And here they come. Here's Shamet. The layup misses. Ooh, it's stolen away. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 6.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 9 points and 2 assists. And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got Frank Kaminsky. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Morris can't hit. Payne with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Shamet. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Dozier. Now here's Morris. Defended by Payne. Here's Dozier. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Inside. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Morris against Payne. Here's Green. No good that time. Good work defensively by Kaminsky.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Dozier. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. For 3. And strip. A break. Here's Rivers. Blocked. They get it back, and he gets it to go. Payne, pass to McGee. And
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
And here's Denver, trailing by 10.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
Expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing.
You know, you talk to the coaching staff here, they rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense.
And so here is Denver. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Porter. Outside Murray. Now here's Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
Payne, and stolen by Murray. Back come the Nuggets on the run, and then Porter with the dunk.
Jamal Murray's hands on defense right there, being disruptive.
Against Payne. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. The Nuggets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind.
Group for the Suns. Porter gets the bucket.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking...
Here's Paul. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Ayton. Cans it from short range.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch.
From deep, Jokic. That shot off the mark. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job for a vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic.
Pascal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Aiden's got his fourth rebound. And here's Booker. He's guarded by Barton. It's Bridges on the wing. Rebound by the Nuggets. Bridges. Pass to Aiden. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established. What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Bridges. Booker finds Paul. 5 to shoot. Touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 10.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Setting each assist.
And Phoenix has possession. Following the score by Denver. Back to Paul for 3. Barton pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Pass to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff. About to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Murray against Paul. Outside Porter. Shoots over Aiden. Offensive.
Second quarter, really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Now here's Paul. And he converts the layup. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter. The officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 Bridges outside.
2 minutes.
Crowder inside. Gordon's on him. Ayton. And so he draws the foul. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation. Review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably.
nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Murray, following the score by Phoenix. A minute and a half left in the fourth.
Finished the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Suns lead by 15.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this.
Nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for Devin Booker.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was.
Gordon against Bridges. And here's Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second.
Bridges finds Ayton. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Crowder up and over Gordon. And foul.
Good play by Crowder there. He uses that fake, and the defense got fooled a little bit, and then he drew the foul.
And so he hits both.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people.
Murray for 3. The rebound by Bridges. So it's Phoenix now. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch.
And you want to rise to that challenge, but in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Bogdanovich against Crowder. And here's Conley outside. That shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Booker looking around. Ball outside. Just 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and Booker kicks to Paul. No good on the 3. And here is O'Neal. Inside. Out to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. From 20 feet out. Conley.
Just kind of assume it's going in. Tough luck.
Ayton, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Passes it to Mitchell. To the inside. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And it's off the back rim, no good.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Mitchell in the corner. And there's the drive. Jumper.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
The pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Conley against Paul. There's the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and
Conley against Paul. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Conley. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Conley finds Mitchell. With the putback. Here's Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. It's another look. Rebound by the Suns. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. There's the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Finding a little rhythm here. They have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now, on the wing, Mitchell. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Conley left side. Over Paul. Conley's shot is off. And so it's... And the Dunk by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Here's Conley. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Off the mark for him thus far.
Paul kicks to Crowder. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Paul against Conley. Here's Crowder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first. Is good.
At the line for the Suns.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
Goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Paul passes to Booker. Paul looking around. Back to Booker. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Sun. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and been the better team so far.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center. That's the group right now for Utah.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard.
Mitchell. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Here's Gobert. Now Conley. That one falls. Conley's got his first basket.
Picking apart the defense off the pick and roll.
Paul passes to Bridges. Booker outside. 3-pointer. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 7. And the 6'8" one of the league's top 3-point marksman.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
And stolen by... On the wing, Mitchell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ayton dishes to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Crowder, and he makes that one. Crowder's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the paint.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Ayton. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got 6.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Outside Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. Suns leading by 11. Good on the bucket. Paul's got his second bucket.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now, here's Mitchell. Out to Conley. Clock at 6. Back to Conley. Hits it from three-point range. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a lot.
It's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And here's Booker. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. For Mitchell. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His second personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Ball against Conley. Paul kicks to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul's got 4 assists in the game. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. 11-point game. Mitchell with it. Chris Paul covering.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Utah. And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
At the line for 2.
O'Neal hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunity.
Here's Payne. Johnson finds Payne to the inside. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by McGee. And the Suns lead by 11.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
O'Neal passes to Oni. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. From the arc, another 3.
You gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
Here's Oni. The Jazz again can't hit it. Got it off in time. Unable to get that one. And so I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They lead by 14. Kenny, what was your...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a run. Bridges really having a great game.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's to that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Johnson. Now here's Johnson. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Clarkson outside. Lets it go with the 3. Right side. Excellent D that time. Johnson kicks to Kaminsky. Passes it to Shamet. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Man, just adding insult to extend this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Suns leading by 16. Now here's Johnson. Shamet with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that.
He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Clock at 4. Shamet the pass to Payne. And the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 16. Pass to Ingles. Back to Gay. The dive for the ball. And stolen by Payne. Shamet, and Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space. The block shot by the big fella. This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Here's Oni, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The one-handed.
2 very easy points right here. To the middle, and stolen by Whiteside. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Pass to Whiteside. On the jam.
I tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Suns leading by 15. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Shamet missing. Here to start the second half, and no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Kaminsky against Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and Utah again with the bucket.
Rudy's shot mechanics look effortless.
Now here's Payne, not a lot of room. McGee finds Shamet. Here's Johnson. He's covered by Clarkson. Johnson. Here is Kaminsky. Back to Shamet. It's stolen by Ingles. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Shamet. Pass to Payne. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Stolen by Gay. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by McGee. Phoenix leading by 13. Shamet with it. And it's Clarkson. Shamet. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. Passes it to Clarkson. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Johnson, finished off the break. Johnson's got his second basket.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart. Easy point.
Here's Oni. Clarkson passes to Gay. Here's Shamet. One-on-one here, and that one drops for him. Shamet's got 10.
And what's on the defensive end?
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns lead by 19. And do not go away as we'll start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And the worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your lead by example, unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's a group right now for Utah. Crowder kicks to Booker. That's a 2 from Paul. No good. So Utah will take it the other way. Bogdanovich with it. Now it open is Crowder. Up and in on the layup. O'Neal's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Jazz. Ball is doubled. Now the they double him with Mitchell. Paul for three. Good work defensively by Conley. Jazz trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah. To a standstill.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this.
Paul dishes to Booker. With the drive, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 6 points for Devin Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict.
On the wing, Mitchell. Out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Fires top of the key. A Crowder pulls it in. Booker. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Bridges with the steal. The drive by Booker. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Here's Conley. Puts it up from 15. 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ayton finds Booker. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he.
Conley with the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep 3-point range. He's off on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's O'Neal. And
elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. All up top, covered by Conley. Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. By Conley with the rebound. Jazz.
This one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Chris Paul.
Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Booker outside. And they get it back. Crowder finds Booker. And Utah has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
And here is Paul. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just hitting themselves.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
The guards, and it's Jokic in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Facing off, Doris, it's a regular season game that should have a playoff feel.
That's exactly right, because who knows here, right? This could be a playoff preview. The intensity should be high. There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates
Barton outside. Down low. Here's Gordon. And he buries his first look.
Well, sheer.
And here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Jokic grabs the board. And now just over a minute played here in the first quarter. The pass to Gordon. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept.
Conley with the ball. Takes it inside. Pass to O'Neal. The three from Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc. Outside Murray. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen. Boy, we are so lucky. Did fantastic work in the community in he was a member of the Magic. That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Murray against Conley. Here's Jokic, and he buries his first look. Gordon making a donation to support homeless kids in local schools. Also, Aaron producing a video to help spread awareness in Central Florida.
Universal. Opportunity, not so much. That's where we come in. Unquote. Boy, just great to have guys like Aaron in the league caring about the youth in their community and trying to make an impact.
Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball and
outside Conley. To the inside. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Conley.
pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. And Gordon with the big finish.
The unique passing skills of Jokic. Just look at the basket.
Now here's Conley. And here's Mitchell. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Now here's Mitchell. The shot misses. And 1:01 left in the first. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Back to Gordon. Jokic with it. He's guarded by Conley.
Make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. The Nuggets have gone a perfect 7 for 7. On the wing, Barton. Checked by Mitchell. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play.
At the line for the Nuggets.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Conley against Murray. Tip. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
For this group.
And so it's Denver, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. We've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
To the rack and getting points close.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
It's just easy picking, sending it back.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years.
Now here's Murray, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Porter. Just 5 on the... Releases. Not enough on that one as it misses. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
It's on Nikola Jokic.
Rudy Gobert has become really that deep. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Massive now. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to...
His height, the doors, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds, all of that extra...
Here's Najee. Pass to Dozier. Buries it down low. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Unselfishness can be infectious.
Conley up top, guarded by Morris. Outside Mitchell. Gobert passes to Conley. Over Morris.
Line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Rivers, good. And it's an 11-point Denver lead.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
To Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Now here's Morris. There's 1:34 left in the half. And stolen by Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Green. All alone on the break. Morris with it. He's picked up by Conley. Green up top. Here's Najee. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Conley against Morris. And Gobert with the stuff.
Nicely done.
Pass to Dozier. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Here's the break. Denver in the lead. Now Morris.
Watch the screen.
2 to start this one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Outside Mitchell. Inside, here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low, watch him cash in.
And so we wrap up the first half. Nuggets will get back to the action at the start of the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, the first quarter was all about Nikola Jokic. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been a
explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
on the court right now for the Nuggets. We've got Austin Rivers. He can't hit that time. Utah trailing here. Pass to Oni. The kick out to Ingles. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And the middle aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the personnel, can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable, or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to winning on both ends?
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Honey, guarded by Morris. Ingles from outside. It's rebounded by Najee. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And for the Jazz, their shooting has been excellent so far. Barton against Clarkson. Gay left side. Count it. Good. Third quarter of play with just over. And here's Murray. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's the drive. 2 points. That one goes. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
3 straight buckets at the rim. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Now here's Clarkson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Murray. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Barton finds Jokic. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Here's Honey. Clarkson right. Ingles defended by Murray. Gay left side. Up and over Porter. And it's Gay with the miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the
challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed. Even
but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing. Fixed it in a hurry.
I'll tell you, you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
Now here's Murray, guarded closely. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Three-pointer. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Whiteside.
Way too many empty possessions for them.
Clarkson against Jokic to the left wing. Here's Honey. Pure.
Unlikely sources, and you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Outside Murray. Outside Porter. Jokic, no good. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the call will be against Utah.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Conley with the ball. Barton covering. The three from Mitchell. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. To the inside. Gordon. And And Gordon with the big finish.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
And we've reached the end of the third. To this break to get the fourth quarter started. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. It's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. A good look from Bogdanovic. Porter pulls it in. He drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Conley against Murray. Out. Left side, Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Outside Murray. Off target with the 3. Utah shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. O'Neal on the Bogdanovic. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, at 6'8". Bojan Bogdanovic is very comfortable in close.
Conley again. Back to Murray. Now Jokic. And stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovic with it. Conley, he's open. That's off. Those tip-ins are easier to make. Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. Pass to Barton.
There, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Conley. Go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Rivers. To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
To the middle. Pass to Gobert. Oh, got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovic. Can't get it to fall. No.
Especially against soft defense.
Green. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
To Conley. Over Morris. Here's Bogdanovic. Denver grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rebound by Bogdanovic. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Neal. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovic, no good.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Pass to Green. Very good look and converts. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
Let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gobert with the bucket.
But terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master.
Morris against Conley. Here's Rivers. Back to Morris. The villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostile.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. The NBA on 2K. TA, it's...
Hey, Kevin.
But I love that resilience it shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in its small forward. And for the Nuggets, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Here's Gordon. And he finishes nicely on the layup. We have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one's good by Porter.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Paul finds Booker. Shoots over Barton. Back to Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Unloads. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Kicks it out to Booker. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Offensive rebound.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Crowder following the basket by Jokic. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Murray against Paul. And here is Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. No good on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And so here's Phoenix. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and proves his guys as well as anyone. He's the engine to this whole operation. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
The Suns leading. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Gordon with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Barton kicks to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
Here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. And Crowder slams it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Murray kicks to Porter. Poked away. Murray the pass to Porter. Now here's Jokic. to end the cold streak, and the layup is up and in. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. Into the lane, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
And it's Gordon missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Booker rejected by Murray. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Shot by Crowder, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. Here's Murray. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Porter dishes to Murray. 5 on the clock. Jokic with the bucket. 6 points for Jokic.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Murray with the ball. Porter passes to Murray. Back to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Paul against Murray. And taken away by Paul. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Boy, the incredible court vision of Paul. He gets the ball to his guys where they can do something with it.
Porter in the corner. Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Booker. Inside, Ayton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
That one on Porter.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Jokic finds Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Bridges outside. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Paul, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Porter. To the middle. Crowder pulls it in. Suns on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Jokic slams it in.
But almost 7 feet tall now. Jokic can definitely throw it down. And he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Morris looking over the floor. To the left side wing. Johnson with the block. 19 seconds left in the first half.
You know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Up again, and Green is right there.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Payne up top. With 1 on the clock.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was and
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Landry Shamet. JaVale McGee is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Morris passes to Najee. From deep. Rebound by the Suns.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
Morris outside to the paint, stolen by McGee.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it. They got in position for the steal.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. That's not too bad for a journeyman.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Morris finds Green. Here's Najee. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And the pass to Dozier. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Green. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stops working.
Pass to McGee. Johnson outside. Payne gets a wide open look. Phoenix no good that time either.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
It's tipped. Stolen by McGee. Payne looking around. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
This is it to Shamet. Now McGee. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
It's Rivers on the wing. Shoots. And it's Green slamming it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark most.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Morris outside. No good from outside. Suns leading by 10. Shamet the pass to McGee, and it goes down 2 points. McGee's got 7 now in this quarter.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Inside, stolen by McGee. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. The second effort, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. Rivers with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Green. Back to Rivers. Shamet with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. McGee's shot is off. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Denver passing it around. And the wide open shot from Morris. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Rivers has got the ball. No good that time. Johnson with some nice D. Shamet the pass to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Tell you what, guys, it's a big bonus whenever McGee is scoring like this. Got to keep feeding the big man when he's rolling.
Now, here is Morris. Green, and it's denied. And he gets it back. It's good. Got it up. No good. Shot missing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Booker the pass to Ayton. And the dunk by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Now Murray. Barton outside. With the tip, Jokic on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Gordon. Jokic trying to free himself up. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Murray.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Bridges against Porter. Bridges kicks to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Murray scanning the floor. Jokic passes to Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
That's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
And Jokic drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Bridges finds Paul. Booker outside. Now Crowder. Back to Booker. Driving to the basket. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Jokic missing. Phoenix leading by 14. Booker outside. Paul outside. From deep, 13 feet away. That's short off the rim. Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. A putback, and Murray with the second chance points.
Hey, Murray's reputation and profile is that of a scorer. I mean, that's what he is, but he's also showing you that he's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
Booker with it. Now defended by Jokic. Paul kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. Over Porter. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Out to the wing. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Come on.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Paul looking around. Plenty of space. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for JaVale McGee.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Gordon Drops in the layup for two.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Here's Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
Before we get started.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Booker for 3. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Side out.
That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
The kick out to Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal on the wing. Shoots over Bridges.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
O'Neal misses. Booker, the pass to Paul. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Pass to Gobert. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Banked it in off the glass.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Paul against Conley. Here's Booker. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. For 3, O'Neal. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bridges outside.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The shot. Bridges misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Second team foul.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
The Suns trailing. Ball passes to Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Paul against Conley. And he makes in the layup.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Bridges outside. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Ayton passes to Bridges. Up top, Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Second chance shot. And scoring with the play inside is Ayton.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Three-pointer. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
3-point field goal.
Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Now here's Paul. Booker with it. Checked by Mitchell. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Down low. Bogdanovich. Deflected.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
It'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And still a close game as the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Booker finds Paul. To the inside. Here's Crowder. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
And it's Crowder missing. Utah leading. Bogdanovich on the wing. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter. even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Clarkson's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. That one misses for Gobert. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Here's McGee. And a foul called on the way. And they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Shamet. Back to Kaminsky. And here's Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gay picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
Doubled by Ingles. Pass to Payne. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Shamet.
2 minutes.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability. Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Oni. The kick out to Ingles. Takes the 3. Kaminsky pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
The line for your Suns, Landry.
Good on both. Utah's gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Now here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Whiteside. Now Clarkson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
1:05 left to play in the first half. Outside Payne. Back to Shamet. Outside Payne. There's the drive. The Suns need to get off a shot from deep. Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Clarkson up top. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Honey. Pass to Whiteside. Over McGee. The Jazz with another miss. Outside Payne.
Phoenix foul. Cameron Johnson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Jazz shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. The open shot by Ingles. Whiteside. And we're through the first half of play here. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust. Thanks for joining.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at point guard.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Outside Payne. Stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Good job of using quickness in transition. Like to see Rudy Gay out there running hard in the lane.
Pass to Payne. Here's McGee. Back to Payne. Kaminsky outside. Stolen by Ingles. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Oni. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Now here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Pass to Oni. Outside, Ingles. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Hassan Whiteside. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Payne. Now here's Mitchell. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And they get it back. Conley passes to Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Shamet, defended by Gobert. Releases. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 4 points this quarter.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Ball passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top of his size to throw that one down.
Conley against Paul. Paul with the double. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Bridges. Here's Shamet, defended by Gobert. Shamet into the lane. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the middle. Here's Conley. Crowder grabs the miss.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And that one's good. Paul was
crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Assisted by.
Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Crowder. Back to Shamet. Shot clock at 5. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Crowder's got 6 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
He was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. Here's Paul. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges passes to Booker.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Second team foul.
20 seconds left in the third. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Ayton for the lead, and it's good on the layup. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
1 second left, and that's not going to go. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You know, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Paul against Conley. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Crowder. Defended by Bogdanovich. And it's Crowder missing. Utah leading. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Booker for 3. Here's Ayton. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in this possession.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Got a hand on it, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Jacks up a three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Royce O'Neal. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. No good. A bit long that time. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. From deep, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Pass to O'Neal. From deep. Drains the triple. O'Neal's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Aiden, no good. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. He can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Booker. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here to have flawless execution.
Cash. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Yeah!
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 2. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. With the late victory, they